Okay, hello everybody. I want to just say it's top of the hour. Thank you all for taking time out of your days and nights, whatever it is you're doing, to come in and check out this show. I really do appreciate you all so much. I see we don't have anyone here yet, so that's okay. You all so much. I wonder if those notifications went out. I'm just going to check my SEO really fast. It's done. I already do the SEO early, so we're good on that. Audio seems loud, man. Crispy. Loud, huh? Is it pegging? Hope it's not too loud. I could turn it down if I have to. It seemed kind of loud, but then again, maybe my speakers are weird, or I don't know. Could be any number of things. I just want to say thank you guys for showing up. We had an amazing show this morning. I'm not expecting...
Ryan Webb.
Hello, Ryan.
Hey, Nay, looking eat.
Thank you. I'm not expecting, that kind of a turnout. What we got earlier today was... maybe it was a fluke over there on Rumble. Not a single person... Ooh, I was going to say not a single person joined my channel, but 2 people did. So I'm up to 132, and I want to say thank you to those 2 people. Also, look at Harmony 1. Look at that
Ryan
spike.
Webb.
Look at Harmony 1.
It's quite loud.
Is it too loud? I could turn it down. Here, let me turn it down a little bit. It seemed like it was loud. I don't know why I turned my mics up so loud. I don't know. But anyway, I want you to see these spikes going on the market, man. The only one that's not doing it really is Bitcoin, but everything else is just going crazy. Bitcoin's slowly going up. But Ethereum...
Cassie. Hi.
Hey, Cassie. Doge is up to 10 cents. Oh my God. Whoa, something's up with Doge. Something's up with Dogecoin right now, man. Big time. Did Elon do something with Doge? Let me check Twitter. No. Doesn't seem anything to be trending on Twitter about Doge or Elon.
Ryan Webb.
Huh.
Holly Latz spoken Nate. Sean the Orca guy. Howdy Nay.
Hello.
Marty's in the house. Crypto pump.
April 1st, yeah, whatever. April 1st, fucking scammer. Okay, so, this market's crazy. What's going on with Dogecoin right now is unbelievable. I'm gonna just...
Ryan Webb.
Google Doge.
Investor.
And see what comes up.
Sean the Orca guy. Talking crypto is sexy lol JK, I'm in a really squirrely mood.
Dude, this is crazy. Are you guys ready for this? April 3rd, 2023, Elon Musk sued for $258 billion over Dogecoin tweets. That's why Doge is freaking out right now. That's why all the altcoins are taking off. This came out 3 hours ago, man. Oh my goodness gracious. I found this, I Googled Dogecoin, and this is what came up. I'll go ahead and I'll put this on Twitter. Those of you that follow @NaysGarden on Twitter will be ahead of the curve, as you always are. You're welcome.
Sean the Orca guy.
Wow.
Hell yeah, that's amazing, Nate.
Wow. Elon Musk is facing $258 billion racketeering lawsuit.
Invested $2K into Bitcoin after listening to you. Let's road it out.
Invested $2,000 into Bitcoin after listening to you. Let's road it out. Let's ride it out. Ryan, thank you. You listen to me, man? Oh my goodness gracious. I hope you got it a good time. When did you buy $2,000 of Bitcoin? At what price? Let's go to our screen and see where Harmony's at. 43,000. Do you think that's correct? Let's find out. 43 by 42. 44, 257. So we've gone up considerably today. $800. So
Sean, New
there it
Yorker
is,
guy.
987 gain in 24 hours.
Racketeering is a federal crime. Oh snap, this could get nasty. Ryan Webb. To listen to YP.
Ryan, at what price did you buy Bitcoin, man? I'm really excited for you. Let me go back and just say hello to everybody that's watching on Rumble. I'm so glad that people can chat on Rumble now. Looking forward to seeing your chats come through.
Ryan Webb.
Crypto is something y'all shouldn't be scared of.
Listen to you got in at 29.
You got in at 29, and it's at 28. Okay, you got in really high, bro, huh? You just bought some. I mean, it was 29 just like yesterday. So just hang in there, bro. You'll do good. It'll go up. It'll go down first. It always goes down when you buy, but then it'll go up. You'll see. What's up with Dogecoin, though, man? Oh, my goodness gracious. Cardano's at 39 cents. That's helping everybody, man. But that spike, guys, I saw that spike. I'm like, I'm going live because this is news. You know, when the crypto market does that, we can cover it live while it's happening. I'm like, that's news. I'm going to cover that.
Ryan Webb. Yesterday day just going to ride to through any ideas of others.
Yeah, well, Harmony, man.
Aaron, I
Harmony.
still remember the live when Bitcoin hit its all-time high.
I told everyone yesterday to get Ethereum. I was like, today's a good day to buy Ethereum. I told everyone that yesterday. Look at it. So, I was like, it's always good to have Ethereum. That's what I told everybody. Anyway, let's keep reading this article. Elon Musk is facing $258 billion racketeering lawsuit after crypto investors accuse him of intentionally inflating the price of Dogecoin. Yeah, he did. And then he screwed us all over on Saturday Night Live for being a sucky actor and having no humor or whatever and bringing his mom on there like a moron. Plaintiffs in the U.S. case claim Mr. Musk used his social media presence and an appearance on Saturday Night Live. Oh, isn't that funny? To drive up Dogecoin's price by more than 36,000%
Ryan Webb.
over 2 years and then letting it crash.
What can I buy in with Harmony? What's a good in?
Harmony's good right now because it's at 2 cents. So when it goes to 4 cents, you'll double your money. It will go to 4 cents. So anytime's a good time to buy in the market, actually. Right now, it's a good time. It doesn't matter what you get. I'd stay away from 40-cent Cardano. But Matic at $1.11, that's going to go up. Harmony at 2 cents is going to go up. Ethereum at $18.28 is going to go up to $5,000. It's going to surpass Bitcoin, people are saying. So Ethereum could go up to 28,000, could go up to 100,000. You know? Anything. Any kind of crypto you get. Okay, there goes the market. Stop right there, guys. That was it. That was our big hurrah, and now it looks like the Doge luster has worn thin. But I'll keep my eye on it for you. In the meantime, the filing alleges that Mr. Musk used his pedestal as world's richest man to operate and manipulate the Dogecoin pyramid scheme. Lawyers for the tech billionaire described the lawsuit as a fanciful work of fiction based on innocuous and often silly tweets about the cryptocurrency.
1,000 with Harmony is a good thing.
Hey, man, just because, Elon Musk thinks he's being silly, doesn't mean he ain't breaking the law. I got news for his lawyer. Manipulating a crypto or a stock or any kind of investment like that is against the law. It's market manipulation. And his lawyer better he better either, get his lawyer to go take a class really fast about what market manipulation is, or he better go find himself a new lawyer that understands finance, because he's got a moron that doesn't think that just because something's silly, it can't be breaking the law. What a bunch of morons. There's nothing unlawful about tweeting words of support for or funny pictures about a legitimate cryptocurrency, his lawyer said. The court should put a stop to plaintiff's fantasy and dismiss the complaint. I hope they don't, man. I hope it goes all the way to a jury, and I hope I'm on that jury. Huh. You're guilty. You're fired. When they wrote this article 3 hours ago, Doge was at 7 cents. It's now at 10 cents. How funny is that? Yeah, it's at 10 cents right now, guys. I would not buy Doge at 10 cents. But this is a pump and dump. It always happens at Dogecoin. Pump and dump. I got pumped and dumped on it. Down nearly 90% from the all-time high it experienced in May 2021. Despite the losses, Dogecoin retains a market cap of more than $10 billion, ranking it among the top 10 most valuable cryptocurrencies. The meme-inspired coin has also largely followed broader market trends, with a record peak in 2021.
Can I stop sometimes? I'm another Trump.
Ryan Webb, you just said, can I stop sometimes? I'm another Trump. I can't stop sometimes. I'm another Trump. The $258 billion figure is triple the estimated decline in Dogecoin's value in the 13 months following the price peak. Mr. Musk has previously revealed that Dogecoin is one of only 3 cryptocurrencies that he owns alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum. In 2021 interview with Time magazine, Mr. Musk claimed that Dogecoin had the financial fundamentals to serve as a mainstream form of currency. So, according to Musk, he's not selling any of his Doge and he's buying more, but, you never know.
Ryan Webb. Meant to be slip something in about Trump, sorry nay. Sean the Orca guy. How dare Elon Musk act like a arrogant asshat who is gonna get sued and maybe criminally charged for market manipulation. Josh G. Afternoon.
There's something that came up in the news I want to cover, and I forgot what it is. ChatGPT is something else I want to cover. As soon as I remember what it was in the news, maybe it's something that I retweeted. Let me just look really fast.
Doom Chaser 1. Morning, with the world trade situation today. Everything is a gamble.
Hey, Doom. No, there's something going on. Something big. I just gotta remember what it was. Something in the newspaper I saw. Something going on in the world. Something going on with the... Oh, Jimmy Dore. That's what it was. Yeah, check this out, man. I figured out why I don't watch Jimmy Dore anymore. I mean, there's an actual reason for it, and it's not what you guys think. Are you ready for this? I don't watch Jimmy Dore anymore because he's on some kind of a new drug.
Sean the Orca guy.
And when he talks now...
IA chatbot blamed for man's self-deleting.
He talks in this really calm monotone, like he's being medicated, like he's on lithium. And I can't listen to him anymore. It sounds like his spirit is broken. It's like he talks really calm. Now, when he's reading stuff, he talks like this. He has no emotion. And when he talks like this. Has anybody seen that with Jimmy Dore? He's on some lithium or something. I think it's Adderall or I think it's lithium. But it's like he has no spark left. He's lost all of his intonation. He's lost his spark.
Sean the Orca guy.
Sean, you get that?
Yep. Ryan Webb. The control that CIAF by.
The control that CIA, FBI. No, it's Jimmy is taking medication, man. He should not be on it. I'm telling you. He's not the same person anymore. And the reason he's doing this, I think, is so he can reconcile what he does. So that he can live, so he can sleep at night.
Doom Chaser 1.
So he can look himself in the mirror.
Maybe he has to stay calm for heart reasons.
No, dude.
And Adidas.
I don't know what the reason is.
What's
Doom,
up, Nay?
But in my opinion, I think the reason is he has to live with himself. And the only way he can live with himself is extremely medicated.
Are in controlling of society media mo is
fucking
scary.
Cannabis that's making him talk like this all of a sudden. Cannabis doesn't make people talk like this when they're talking. And if you go watch Jimmy Dore now, when he starts reading something or when he starts talking about something, this is how he talks. It's really fucking weird. It's really disturbing. And that is why I don't watch Jimmy Dore. It's why I can't watch Jimmy Dore anymore, because it bothers me. It's disturbing to me to see a man break himself like that. You know, this was someone I used to love and respect, and I've lost a lot of respect for him based on some other things, but this is just sad.
Ryan Webb.
And I don't want to see it happen to him.
Joss.
I don't want to see it happen to anybody. I don't like seeing anybody medicated like that, man. And even when I take a bong rip and I'm nice and, you know, and medicated and I'm calm and whatever, I go to read something to you guys. What happens? Doesn't matter how high I am. What happens? Spark. The pilot light
Ryan
was lit
Webb.
the whole time. His pilot
Just
light's
heading
gone
airport
out.
right.
My pilot light's always burning, guys. I'm always ready. You know? Doesn't matter how high you get me. Joss heading airport right. I don't know what Joss means. Joss. Media Mo is scary. I don't know. Are in controlling of society and media. Mo is scary. Some of the things you guys are saying I'm not catching. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of these things that you're saying. Work with me.
Doom Chaser 1. If I just listen to far left news, I become biased and occult-like. Ryan Webb.
Wow, Doom.
Fam spell control.
Doom, are you that indoctrinated, bro, that when you're listening, you can't tell when you hear shit that's lying and opinion? You can't tell what's opinion, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. Doom, you can't be that weak-brained. You become occult-like. I don't understand what you mean by that. I mean, maybe you become biased against them just because you're sick of their narrative. Well, that I understand, Doom. I mean, I'm kind of like that, but I need to listen to them so I
Doom
can get
Chaser 1.
the news, you know?
Weapons of mass destruction, I fell for it.
Oh, dude, I fell for it, too.
Ryan
It's
Webb.
okay, we all fell for that shit,
That-
dude. Doom, we've been lied to, bro. It's okay, man. I've been lied to. You've been lied to. We've all been lied to. You know, who knows how they took fucking Kennedy out? You know, what was fucking...
Ryan Webb.
What was really...
That's unreal.
being plotted, you know, against the American people by people that we trusted to be leaders and protectors of us. And when we voted someone into office, he was supposed to be protected, not assassinated. And, you know, who knows? All this shit. We've been lied to so much, and now you guys have been lied to so much. There's a lot of people out there that think that trans people are bad and that they're after your children. You think that climate change is a hoax and that it's not really happening. You think the vaccines are bad. You think that COVID was fake. You think that Donald Trump won the election in 2020.
Doom Chaser 1. Never again. I like Jimmy Dore, he may be in it for the money, but shows how both sides ings.
Yeah, he's fucking you too, dude. It figures that you still watch Jimmy Dore. I'm not surprised. I don't mean to clown on you that bad yet, bro. I'm sure this is going to end up that way, but as of right now, it doesn't surprise me that you still watch Dore. I used to beg my audience to watch Dore. I'm sure that you watch Dore probably because of me.
Big pill to swallow.
But understand, I don't watch him, and, you know, a good reason not to watch him is because he lies to people like you. Like you said, you're easily indoctrinated and culted, bro.
Sean the
and
Orca
he's
guy.
cultivating you right now.
Jimmy Dore definitely drank the Kool-Aid.
People like you shouldn't listen to Jimmy Dore. But you know what? I digress, because Jimmy Dore, when he goes live, he gets, what, 12,000 viewers on
Doom
YouTube?
Chaser 1. Lee Camp is better.
Lee Camp's way better. Yes, exactly. Lee Camp is way better. You want to know why? 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 people watching Jimmy Dore. That ain't nothing, man. Salty Cracker's got 25,000 people watching
Frank
him
and Beans.
when he goes live. And he doesn't
There should be some
bat an
rules
eyelash
against
about
people
it.
like you spamming YouTube Live. Clearly nobody wants to watch your crap 6 live streams and 3 people.
3 people?
Sean the Orca guy.
Can you even count, dude?
Plus he will say anything if the money is right.
Frank and Beans, there's 21 people here, you moron. Can't you count? The numbers are literally on the screen for morons like you to see that there's 21 people here. But, you know, it literally says 10 and 11 watching now. But you couldn't figure that out, Frank and Beans, because that's literally how unobservant you are. And whatever your narrative is, there's no mystery as to why you're such an idiot. If you don't even look on a screen before you open up your fat fucking cunt. Right? So.
Doom Chaser 1. Thousands of Joe Rogan idiots and no one on Lee Camp.
Bro,
Ryan Webb.
I'm telling you, man, it ain't about Rogan anymore, guys.
Ryan Webb.
It ain't about Rogan.
If T.
You gotta worry about what's going on
Ryan
with Rumble,
Webb.
man.
I.
Dude, Rumble. Ryan Webb's cat is on his keyboard. Bad kitty. What's going on with Rumble is an awakening for the
Ryan Webb.
For hate.
If you want to watch the
And
truth.
for fascism. That's what's going on in Rumble. A giant fascist awakening. And if you want to hate transgender people, then Rumble's the place for you, man. That is, you just start scrolling through live stream after live stream about why you should hate transgender people. It's probably the most ignorant collection of videos, of uploads, podcasts I've ever seen. Just not realizing that when you go after a group and you marginalize a group, that, you know, your group or your child's group is going to be the next one marginalized. That amount of ignorance and stupidity. This is why Ron DeSantis doesn't want you to learn history at school, because you'll be able to learn that this is what Adolf Hitler did with the Germans, and you need to fight it. You know, they teach you in school, fight that shit, fight fascism, fight control over your ability to speak. I support these right-wingers, believe it or not, in going over there on Rumble and getting 25,000 followers strong, showing me that they are a force to be reckoned with. That is something to fear. And if you are a trans person, I would be fucking mortified right now.
I trust Nay completely. #Trendy Squad.
In fact, I'm surprised more trans people don't support this show. Because I'm a heterosexual white male that's screaming for you guys all the time.
Doom Chaser 1. /transgender make up less than 0.1 of the population.
What's the point of saying that, Doom Chaser? I'm about to block you. What's the fucking point of that? If it's close to 0.1% of the population, that seems like a lot of people. Fucking dumbass. God, you know, dude, you and I always go through this shit. I fucking hate your right-wing narrative bullshit. I don't think you're gonna last today much longer. Keep opening up your fat cunt, dude. I'm sure you'll be blocked soon enough. You try to make a point, and some fat cunt like Doom Chaser comes along and tries to take the legs out from underneath the whole point of what you're trying to say, right? With a stupid comment like that.
Doom Chaser 1. Why sweat them if they do not bother anyone?
Dude, whatever, bro. Is that what you came up with really fast, Doom? Thinking on your feet? That's for you, Doom. I know where your head's at, you little bitch. I know where your fucking head's at. Besides, it doesn't matter how small the group of marginalized people are, guys. Don't listen to morons like Doom Chaser. What's important is a group is being marginalized. A group that used to be able to live freely and do what they wanted to do is now being accused of trying to groom your children into being like them.
Doom Chaser 1. No, you assuming too much. I'm not a Trumper.
Did I call you a Trumper, you fucking cunt? Did I call you a Trumper? So, I think I'm going to block you for putting words in my mouth. Fuck you. I told you to shut the fuck up. Bye. I don't know which part of shut the fuck up he didn't understand, man, but when I say shut the fuck up, and when I say shut your fat fucking cunt, when I say that to you, you should probably listen or you're going to get the block cock. And nobody likes getting fucked up their ass. I guess Doom Chaser does. Huh. That's interesting, huh? I trust Nate completely, says Sean. Thanks, buddy. I try to be trustworthy, man. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair for you to say that. Everybody's watching on Rumble. I'm sorry that you can't chat. I'm going to refresh the page over there. I don't know why I can't see your chat. If you're trying to chat with me, bro, they changed it on Rumble. You don't have to be subscribed to me to chat. I was not subscribed to Salty Cracker, and I was chatting. And then I subscribed to him just to be nice, even though I don't like what he says. Him and I are on completely opposite sides socially. He seems like a nice guy, you know, and he doesn't have 25,000 subscribers 25,000 people on a live stream
Josh
because
G.
he sucks, you know.
If it's only 0.1%, why are people worrying about ooming anyways? Weird. Sounds like that would be quite a task to accomplish.
Because they're being taught to be worried about grooming. That's why. Because that's the rhetoric that they're fed. By whatever podcaster or news they're fucking getting their shit from. You know, there's some Steven Crowder cocksmoker out there telling them that the trans community is coming after them and their children. And that is counterproductive. They're the loudest voices in the room, and there's nothing we can do about it when cunts like Elon Musk determine who the loudest voices are. And of course, Elon Musk is intimidated by trans people too. He probably, wants to have sex with a trans person, or he wants to be a trans person, or, something. He's probably got some fucking deal.
On it, this is at it from, looking at it from the other angle. There we go. These are all shoot out this summer. It's gonna be cool, man. I always think too big, dude. Look at the tree I started out with today.
Oh, that's
this fucking thing.
Daddy a bonsai, bro.
5 foot fucking tall.
What are you doing, man? That's way too tall. That's too tall. All right, is Billy in the show? I don't know if he's in the show or not. In the show. So that was interesting. We learned about Dogecoin, huh? Right? You guys found out about Dogecoin from me, didn't you? Because I Googled that shit live for you. Because it's what I do. Support for Donald Trump. That's not fair. Yeah, that's not fair to say people don't have jobs just because they're supporting Donald Trump. Look, man, I'm changing my attitude about this whole thing. There's for the sole reason that Joe Biden sniffs children, I can understand why someone would support Donald Trump. Just based on that one thing. I mean, I'm sure people have a bunch of different reasons besides that. That could be one of the main ones. They could be completely different reasons, and not that one. Who am I to judge them? And who am I to say that? I'm just going to move past that tweet. That's a friend of mine. Sometimes I just don't engage, you know?
The Ballantine Collection. Sorry.
Hey, Billy, what's up? No apologies necessary. Happy birthday, my friend. Let's see here. What else can we discuss? We talked about Jimmy Dore being on something. Marjorie Taylor Greene got interviewed on by Leslie Stahl. It's fascinating. It's fascinating, man. Because Leslie Stahl asked her a political question. Marjorie Taylor Greene didn't have an answer because she didn't know what to say. So she just said, she's like, you know, is it a problem that, you know, we have to do blah, blah, blah to get this done and da-da-da in the Senate and blah, blah, blah. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'll tell you what a problem is. Lasers from outer space starting Northern California. You know, she went off on some whatever, one of her stupid tangents that had nothing to do with it. And you're just sitting there listening to her going, wow, people like voted for you. You make no sense when you open up your mouth hole. It makes less sense than my asshole does when I fart. And people voted for you. In fact, next time you're up for election, I would put a farting asshole next to you against you to win. Because the farting asshole makes more sense than whatever that is that's coming out of your fucking spew hole. Do you guys want to see some of that? It's a sight to behold. It really is, man.
Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. I think we have a clip. Let's play it for people who didn't see the whole thing.
Are you saying that you don't stand by what's on your social media?
Well, of course I stand for what's on my social media, but at times you're not always in control. We have all kinds of people that work on our social media.
Did you apologize for your position on Parkland, Florida?
What was my position on Parkland, Florida?
That it was a false
I don't know
flag?
if you actually have my position. No, I never said Parkland was a false
Did
flag.
you?
No, I've never said that.
We fact-checked
They literally have her tweets, man. The woman thinks that someone like Leslie Stahl isn't going to actually do reporting, and I'll tell you why. Because of podcasters like Jimmy Dore. That they have people like this on, you know, and they don't push back and they don't report. And when they think of questions, they write the questions down, but they don't go, okay, what am I going to say when they answer? And this is what they're going to say, and I'm going to have some facts to back up the question, right? No, Jimmy Dore can't do that. He can't think more than one step at a time because, you know, he's on lithium now and he talks like this and his mouth barely moves when he talks. And Jimmy Dore is some sort of medicated robot. He needs to get back on the cannabis and get the fire back in him. He needs the spark because I don't know what happened to that guy. It's like old man disease, dementia setting in, but he's too young for that. So it's like, okay, he's got to be on lithium. You know, it must be fucking lithium, man. That's got to be what Jimmy Dore is on. Go watch a fucking show, man. And if you can make it more than 5 minutes of listening to that monotone mumble when he talks like this now, when he's reading anything from somebody or trying to read something that's hypercritical, and he starts talking like this, like he's very calm and relaxed and medicated and controlled and reined in, and it feels like somebody put a microchip in his brain and is just throttling him. You know, it's sad. And as much as I can't stand him or his rhetoric or some of the bullshit that he puts out there, I feel sad for him as a podcaster and as a human being for what's going on with Jimmy Dore. I can't talk about that enough. You're going to hear a lot about that in the near future. Jimmy Dore being medicated on some shit. It's ruining him. So let's listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, they just totally pulled up her tweets of her saying this.
We talk about the 60 Minutes
Right when
interview
she said it, they
last
pulled
night
up the
that
tweets
Leslie
that
Stahl did
Leslie
with
Stahl's
Congresswoman
like,
Marjorie
we
Taylor
fact-checked
Greene.
you. You're fucking lying to me right now.
I think
You're
we
a
have a
liar.
clip. Let's play it for people who
Just
didn't
like
see the whole
George
thing.
Santos is a fucking liar, you're a liar.
Are you saying that you don't stand by what's on your social media?
Well, of course I stand for what's on my social media, but at times you're not always in control. We have all kinds of people that work on our social media.
Did you apologize for your position on Parkland, Florida?
What was my position on Parkland, Florida?
That it was a false
I don't know
flag?
if you actually have my position. No, I never said Parkland was a false
Did
flag.
you-
No, I've never.
So there's the tweet right there. Marjorie Taylor Greene saying exactly to somebody else's tweet. Two years ago. There's the tweet, man, right there. Someone else said it, but Marjorie Taylor Greene said exactly underneath it.
Never said that.
We fact-checked before I got to this interview.
You hear that? We fact-checked before I got to this interview. That's something Jimmy Dore will never do. That's the problem with a lot of podcasters today. They're taking over the news, but they're not doing the news correctly. You know, they think that they're news people, but they're not news people. You know, I don't know why I paused that video, and I don't know why it did what it just did. That was really weird, guys.
That you don't stand by what's on your social media?
Well,
You know, there's some re-engineer over there at CNN on the video thing that doesn't think I should be allowed to pause a video so that I could talk to somebody that I'm maybe watching it with. Stupid, right? I have no idea what just happened.
of course I stand for what's on my social media, but at times you're not always in control. We have all kinds of people that work on our social memedia.
Did you apologize for your position on Parkland, Florida?
What was my position on Parkland, Florida?
That it was a false
I don't know
flag?
if you actually have my position. No, I never said Parkland was a false
Did
flag.
you-
No, I've never said that.
We fact-checked before I got to this interview.
Have you fact-checked all my statements from kindergarten through 12th grade and in college?
The Democrats are a party of pedophiles.
I would definitely say so. They support grooming children.
They are not pedophiles. Why would you say
I
that?
love this.
Democrats.
It's about time a reporter finally pushed back to someone and said, hey, you're lying. That's not a true statement. You know, not like a Jimmy Dore that'll just sit there and nod along and talk like this and just let whoever it is push him around like a little bitch that he is. You know, Leslie Stahl's got a bigger ball sack than Jimmy Dore will ever have. I love that she pushed back like
Democrats
that.
support, even Joe Biden, the president himself, supports children being sexualized and having transgender surgeries.
Being sexualized.
Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
Dude, I don't think she understands what the word sexualizing children means. I don't think she understands what the definition of the word to sexualize something. I don't think she understands that. So using that word, now you'll hear Steven Crowder use that. You'll hear all of these right-wingers use it. Ron DeSantis, a whole bunch of other... Donald Trump is probably going to be using it. A whole bunch... I need to tell you guys, go look up the definition of the word.
Wow.
She just goes, wow.
Okay.
Now that was a failure. That was a failure. Leslie Stahl should have read her the definition of sexualization. So let's do that, okay? I'll do it for you. Since Leslie Stahl failed, I will do it. To make sexual, to attribute sex or a sex role to. That's sexualization. Hey man, your genitals aren't sex. Your gender ain't sex. You know, a child wanting to be something different than they are, to whatever you fucking perceive them to be, that ain't sex, man. Don't confuse the two words, bro. This is a problem with these idiots. And I gotta tell you what, Leslie Stahl sitting there with her fucking thumb up her ass, not giving her the definition of sexualization, that's a problem. And don't ever expect that from Jimmy Dore.
She is someone
Josh
who is
G.
just her second term in Congress.
Leslie isn't always the most pleasant cup of tea, but she calls it when she sees it. She kept it real in that moment.
Oh, bro. She rode her hard and put her away wet like she deserved to be.
Got a lot of power, a lot more power than she had before, thanks to Kevin McCarthy. Fundraises.
You know, I don't think there's anything else from the interview, but I had seen different parts of it, and you know, you're just like, wow, you really are an idiot, and so are all the people that support you. And all the people that tote the same narrative as you, you guys are all a bunch of fucking idiots. And I really hope this works against the Republicans. I really hope Marjorie Taylor Greene sinks their fucking ship. Because at some point...
Stealing that put her away wet.
At some point, Republicans are going to have to realize exactly what the fuck they're backing. You know? And she's about as fascist Nazi as it gets. She's a fucking Nazi cunt, white nationalist cunt, fucking cunt. I couldn't say cunt enough to describe Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's a fucking Marjorie Taylor cunt is what she is. And she's also a very bad person. I could have probably said it nicer, but I just don't feel like it. She ain't worth my fucking time. She ain't worth my wordsmithing, you know? Shiba Inu is trending all of a sudden. Oh shit, Sheeb's at the top of the list now. Number 2. Look at that. Dogecoin soars 30% after Twitter changes web logo to Shiba Inu as Musk fights lawsuit over Doge comments. Dude, what a fucking manipulating douchebag. Dude, he changed the bird to the fucking Doge dog today, and I guess they changed it back, but it's too late, man. He fucking did that shit. That talk about market manipulation. Wow, dude. He needs to go to prison for that shit. Look at what Doge is doing. It's making me rich. Wow. 3 minutes ago. 1:30 Eastern is when they changed the logo. I think Musk needs to go to fucking prison for market manipulation, dude. This is beyond the pale, what he just did. And, you know, that was a reaction he had to someone filing a lawsuit against him for manipulating Doge. So what's his response? To double down and manipulate the currency again. What's the proof? Well, I don't know, man. Maybe look at the market right now, man. This all happened in the last hour. Look at Doge, 27% at the very top, guys. 10 cents. 27.4% up. 27.7% up. 27.8% up. 28.5% up. Dude, I thought, oh my God, is it going to keep going? As news gets out, bro. Oh my God, dude, 28%, guys. Where's it? Where else is it going to go from there? I mean, it's working for me. This is going to work for me. It's going to make me more money. And I told all of you guys, crypto is going to get more popular. More people are going to be getting in for whatever reason. Whether, you know, douchebag Elon is manipulating the market or not, people are going to be interested and excited about it. More people are going to want a piece of it. I don't know why I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm sorry I'm yelling at you. I guess I'm just angry about 4 people watching on Rumble. I am. I see those numbers drop, and it gets me upset, man. You know? I need some big wire tubing, like what you use with a car stereo in a... What is that stuff called? Wire shield? Cable? Plastic cable shielding? Here we go. Cord protector.
Cindernex. Just want to say I'm glad I found you and wish I had earlier. Now let's get high.
Cindernex, thanks. I wish you'd found me earlier too. We've got 1/2 inch. We've got 1 inch. 10 feet of 1 inch. I think 1 inch would do it. Should I go 1.25, 1.5 inches? I think I should go 1.5 inches on it. Same day, free delivery tomorrow. I love this stuff. Cable protectors, 1.5 inch, 25 feet, $30. I don't need 25 feet. How about 10 feet? $16. Get it tomorrow. 1.25. That's 1.25 inch.
Cindernex.
Should be enough.
Can't always chat, but we'll defiantly start having you on in the background more.
Oh, very cool. Thank you. I have a feeling a lot of people do that. I'll have my cable protector tomorrow, and I get my order for free. I get my order for free, for free. I get my order for free. Beautiful. I get my order for free. For free, for free, for free. That's good. So, have we smoked yet on this show? We've been live for 10 minutes short of an hour. Have I even smoked anything?
Cinder next.
You guys look at...
Also fuck you at Frank and Beans. Why you still here if you hate this so much?
Is somebody still here after I blocked
Billy
them?
Bong
Did
Thornton.
I block them? Or did
Don't
somebody
know,
else?
just got here. Josh G. I think maybe once.
Did I block Frank and Beans? I can't remember. That's hilarious. Hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm laughing over here, guys. I'm laughing. Spark it, baby.
Billy Bong Thornton. Frank and Beans. What did I miss? Haha.
I don't know. I can't
Cinder
remember
next.
what was said.
I know Frank and Beans from the communities I hang in. The dude is an idiot.
Oh, did you guys come over
Billy
from
Bong
Rumble?
Thornton. Beanies and weenies.
Still nobody talking on Rumble. Earlier today was great, man. I talked to a whole bunch of people from Rumble. Which is nice, you know?
Cinder next. This is what Frank said. Cinder next. Frank and Beans, there should be some rules against people like you spamming YouTube Live. Clearly nobody wants to watch your crap. 6 live streams and 3 people.
Yeah.
Josh G.
Cinder,
He's more of a Vienna sausage
you
anyways.
just repeated what a fool
Cinder
said,
next.
so everybody can hear it.
Like I said, an idiot.
So, Cinder, do me a favor. Don't do that again. Don't repeat what trolls say in my chat for everyone else to hear. Just ignore them like we do, okay? Thanks.
Billy Bong Thornton. I don't get it. Where are you seeing his messages if he's blocked?
He's probably on the YouTube channel that the dude is on or something. That message was put on there, and then I think I blocked the dude, and the message stays there, and Cinder doesn't realize that the dude is gone, you know, and that message was from literally an hour ago, you know. It's okay, though.
Cinder next. LOL NP. Only did it BC. You said you don't remember what he said,
I know why you did
but
it.
won't do it again.
I appreciate you not doing
Josh
it again.
G.
You know, it was just...
Nah, you blocked someone else. Hot Dog Boy wasn't blocked.
Oh. Whatever. Whoever I blocked. So maybe they're still watching, I don't know. right. No law regarding cannabis, everybody. Cheers. And thanks for taking time out to come here and check out this show. I hope you guys are enjoying it.
Cinder necks. Hell yeah, about to lit up a cone of peyote Skittles.
Very nice. Worked my ass off in the yard today, putting up border grass along the driveway. There's this really pretty border grass. It comes up dark green and these sprouts, and then it kind of runs, has these runners and sprouts up. But it runs in different directions, any direction. So if you want to keep a nice straight border, you can pull the ones that go in the wrong direction and transplant them back into spaces that you might have on a row. So that's what I did, and I've completed the row now. So within a year or two, that border is going to be so thick and full and beautiful, the way it probably once was years ago. But there were gardeners and things for the last few years that just wouldn't take care of it properly and let it go, and you know. So it's funny, the Chinese wiped the hard drive of that spy balloon before it hit the water. That was pretty funny. Trump hires new lead counsel. What did I tell you in the show earlier? Did I tell you Trump needs to hire a new lawyer? He did. I literally told you he needed to do that if his lawyer didn't understand finance law. Right? Like, you better get a lawyer. You better either get that one educated quickly or find one who does. Oh boy. Oh boy. I nailed it. I nailed it. Donald Trump just took my legal advice on this show, live. How old is that article? 3:55 p.m., guys. Dude, the article came out at 3:55 p.m.
Cinder necks. Did you talk about what you wanted with ChatGPT?
Look. Well, that article, there it is. It's updated 3:55, but when did that one come up? Changing those legals. Hour and 13 minutes ago, man. Oh, just missed it. Trump hires new lead counsel for Manhattan District Attorney case. Yup. Yeah. I'll bet he does. Nailed it. Live for you here on the show, guys. How's that? Do you like that? You guys like that? You guys like that? I said Trump needs to hire a new lawyer, and he fucking boom. He did it 5 minutes before I had said it. And I had no idea. Why did I say it's top of the hour? It's time to smoke. a bong rip with the Pitbull bong. We're gonna hit some OG Kush straight out the bush. What, son? Psh. Only suckers run. So, do you guys like that I said Trump needs to get new lawyers? And this is literally on CNN right now. Look at this. Look at this. I got to show you this. Hour and 14 minutes ago. Look. Trump hires new lead counsel for Manhattan District. Look, man, I'm going to ask you guys again. You guys were all here. It said hour and 15 minutes ago, right there. You guys heard me say that Donald Trump's lawyers seem to have a problem understanding simple finance law. What Trump's lawyers said didn't make sense. So I said to you on the show, I said Donald Trump better get his lawyers trained quick on finance, understand what campaign or finance law, or he better hire a new lawyer. He had just hired a new lawyer 5 minutes before the news came out, 5 minutes before I said it on the show started. I had no idea. What do you guys think? Are you guys watching the right podcaster? Because I get shit like this. Freaking, it's scary. It's scary that the news follows me like this. Should we go back to the beginning of the show? I don't know. You guys aren't saying anything to me. So let's, we've got the show up right here. Let's just, okay, hello everybody. I want to just say it's top of the hour. Thank you all for taking time out of your days and nights, whatever it is you're doing, to come in and check out this show. I really do appreciate you all so much. All right. I see we don't have anyone here yet, so that's okay. You all so much. I wonder if those notifications went out. I'm just going to check my SEO really fast. It's done. I already do the SEO early, so we're good on that. I'm confused. Audio seems loud, man. Crispy. Loud, huh? Is it pegging? Hope it's not too loud. I could turn it down if I have to. It seemed kind of loud, but then again, maybe my speakers are weird, or I don't know. Could be any number of things. I just want to say thank you guys for showing up. We had an amazing show this morning. I'm not expecting...
Ryan Webb.
Hello, Ryan.
Hey, Nay, looking eat.
Thank you. I'm not expecting, that kind of a turnout. What we got earlier today was... maybe it was a fluke over there on Rumble. We'll fast forward. On the market, man. We're talking about the market. And then we're going to be talking about April 1st, April 1st. At some point. You're welcome.
Sean,
Let's write it out. Ryan, thank you. You listen to me, man? My goodness. We'll today. $800. Okay. So we'll keep fast forwarding.
to listen to YP.
Yesterday. So just hang in there, bro. It's news. When the crypto market does that, we can cover it live, man. Harmony. We're on. Plaintiffs in the U.S. case claim Mr. Musk used his social media presence and an appearance on Saturday Night Live. We talked about... isn't that funny? To drive up Dogecoin's price by our big hurrah, and now it looks like the Doge put a stop to plaintiff's fantasy and dismissed the complaint. I hope he's being silly. Doesn't for you. In the meantime, it's about a legitimate cryptocurrency. I figured out why I don't watch Jimmy Dore anymore. It does. He has no. But in my opinion, I think the reason is he has to live with himself. I'm always ready. Really good shit. Doesn't matter how high you get me. Joss Heading Airport.
If I just listen to far left news, I become biased and occult-like.
What was fucking...
Ryan Webb.
What was really...
That's unreal.
Being plotted, against the American people by people that we trusted to be leaders and protectors of us. FBI and the CIA. The election in 2020. Doom
Chaser 1. Never again. I like Jimmy Dole.
But understand, I don't watch him, and that ain't nothing, man. Salty Cracker's got 25,000 people watching him.
Franken B.
When he goes live, and he doesn't
There
even
should be some
bat an
rules
eyelash
against
about
people
it.
like you spamming YouTube Live. Clearly nobody wants to watch your crap 6 live streams and 3 people.
3 people.
Sean the Orca
Can
guy.
you even count, dude?
Plus he will say anything if the money is right.
Franken means there's 21 people here, you moron. Can't you count? The numbers are literally on the screen for morons like you to see that there's 21 people here. But, you know, it literally says 10 and 11 watching now. Rumble. Ryan Webb's cat is on his keyboard. Rumble's the place for you, man. That is, you just start scrolling through live stream after live stream about why you should hate transgender people. I'm surprised more trans people don't support
The
this show.
Valentine Collection. What in the hell is going on? Hey new guy, shut up. I'm telling my mom.
Because I'm a heterosexual white male that's screaming for you guys. What's important is a group is being marginalized. They can get the block cock. And nobody likes getting fucked up their ass. I guess Doom Chaser does. Knocked over my guitar case. That's interesting, huh? Are we talking about the lawyers Trump needs? Because they're being taught to be worried about grooming. That's why. Billy on the
Josh
show?
G. It's an exception.
Hey, Josh. When were we talking about for the sole reason that Joe Biden sniffs children? I can understand why someone would support Donald Trump. It's just it. Just based on that one thing. I mean, I'm sure people have a bunch of different Trump's reasons lawyers? Besides that. That could be one of the main ones. They could be completely different reasons, and not that one. We're talking about who am I to judge them, and who am I to say that I'm just going to move past that tweet. That's a friend of mine. Sometimes I just don't engage, you know? So now I'm going through tweets. I put it in
The Valentine Collection.
fast mode.
Sorry.
Hey, Billy, what's up? No apologies necessary. Happy birthday, my friend. When were we talking about frickin' Trump's lawyers, man? On the show. Trump's lawyers made a comment about what? What was it they were saying that I was saying? They don't understand how finance works. They wanted to dismiss the case. Was that it? Or here, let's go ahead. It's fascinating, man. Because Leslie Stahl asked her a political question.
Stand by what's on your social.
Go watch your fucking show, man. And if you can make it more than 5 minutes of listening to that monotone. So there's the tweet right there. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Was a false flag? No, I've never.
I need to tell you guys. Go look up the definition of the word.
Power, a lot more power than she had before.
Say cunt enough to describe Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Manwelly 85.
Dude, he changed the bird to the fucking Doge dog.
Nay, nay, what's
They changed it
shaking
back. But it's too
bacon?
late, man. He fucking did that shit. That talk about market manipulation. Oh my God, is it gonna keep going? People are gonna be interested and excited about it. More people are gonna want a piece of it. I don't know why I'm mad at you. Dude, at what point was I talking about? Here we go, court. I love this stuff. Donald Trump's lawyers. Cable.
Josh G. I think maybe once.
Sprouts. Runs has these runners and sprouts up. You better get a lawyer. You better either get that one educated quickly or find one who does. Oh boy. Oh boy. There it is.
Josh G.
I nailed it. I nailed
Was
it.
it this
Donald Trump
morning?
just took my legal advice on this show.
wait,
live.
No, that's when I did it.
How old is that article?
Where was I?
3:55 p.m. guys. Dogecoin, and this is what came up. I'll go ahead and I'll put this on Twitter. That doesn't come out. But then again, maybe my speakers are weird. Or I don't know. Could use his pedestal as world's richest man to operate and manipulate the Dogecoin pyramid scheme. Lawyers for the tech banking his mom on there like a moron. It's at 7 cents. It's now 10 cents.
Ryan Webb.
It's really calm now. When he's reading, it's extremely
Are you
meditative.
controlling our
And it ain't-
society?
Oh, hi, I am. What happens? Spark. The pilot light
Ryan
was lit
Webb.
the whole time. His pilot
Just
light's
heading
gone.
airport right.
Dude, we've been lied to, bro. It's okay, man.
Dude, was it on the morning show?
You guys, do you remember was that on the morning show that I said that? Donald Trump needs to get new lawyers? That was on this show, bro. I just said it. I had just said it. I can't remember why I said it, which is what's weird. I said it had something to do with finance. I was like, his lawyers don't understand finance. But I don't understand why I said it. And it'll be on the show, bro. I don't remember what I was looking at or what I was reading. And none of you remember it either. Manueli, hello. I'm just getting this bowl packed and ready to go, man. I'm sorry. I don't know where that was in the video, guys. And that's a good video. The video that we're making right now, this is a good video. I talked about a lot of stuff, bro. Let's get rid of that. Right? I don't need that there. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Great. Let's put that right there for now and go, what is this? Psh. Unbelievable. Get rid of that. Put that there. Move this over like this. And go like, it's 7:10, everybody. Because I care. It's 7:10 because I care. And I'm here with my freshly cut hair that I did myself. And I sat on my shelf and cut it alone with the mirror. Do I make you guys laugh? Do I make you laugh? Do you guys find me funny, entertaining? If anybody could find when I said that Donald Trump needs a new legal team and why I said it, please let me know when and where I said those words. It's driving me
Manueli
crazy.
85.
Can't remember why I said it.
Little bit.
But I know I said it. I said, and son of a bitch, we start going through the news. Donald Trump has hired a new lawyer. There was a reason for that. I spotted it. But I just can't remember what it was. Because I'm high. Cheers. Oh, thank you all for taking time out of your days and nights and whenevers and wherevers you are, whatever it is that you're doing, to come here and spend, even if it's 1 second or the entire show. I want you guys to know I do appreciate that a lot.
Manueli
It makes
85.
it a lot easier for me to deal with trolls.
Hits from the bong.
When they come in and say, there's only a couple people watching you, and I'm like, oh, you can't count. And then I guess I don't block them, and they just get shamed and leave. Pretty sweet. Cheers. Thank you for all those numbers, guys.
Manueli 85. Pixel Bob. Josh G. I think it was this morning, but I really can't say for certain. Cheers. Manueli 85. Pizza time, 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 pizza time.
All chronic segregators, like I chronically do dabs. Well, that's what he got. That's what he got charged with. Suspended for 1 week. I watched
Cinder
Crowder.
Valentine collect.
He's bad.
I thought it was yesterday when you said it, BC. That's when I found you.
Steven Crowder hates trans people even more
Manueli
than I ever
85.
imagined. He is so bad.
Saba Ping.
I couldn't believe the hate. He hates trans people, man. You know, he's really got... He is... You guys... I'm sad that a lot of you don't see this. But people like Steven Crowder are like Adolf Hitler's second in command. You have no idea how suitable someone like Steven Crowder is for that position. To just fit right in. You have to sell yourself out, or you just hate people. It's one or the other. You know, I think Crowder's an actor. I think he sells himself out. And I think that's why he's so scared, because I don't think he really commits to what he says, kind of like Tucker Carlson does. But who knows? I mean, the way I see it, if Crowder's getting banned that bad on YouTube, he gets 2 strikes in a single day talking about trans people, then, you know, I might have him wrong, and maybe he really does believe
Manwelly85.
his own hate.
Fuck the world.
Fuck the world, says Manwelly85. It's
The Ballantine
It's
Collection.
frustrating. Quarter of the hour.
$10 says Crowder has Third Reich in his ancestry report.
Bro, I'm telling you, Crowder's German. That's a German name, I guarantee it. And some people just subconsciously, bro, they fall into that hatred thing, you know? And for him, it could very well be in his bloodline, and he doesn't even think about it that way. But bro, when you could have given him any marginalized group of people, and he would have bit. You know, just like a bluegill in a pond. It doesn't matter what the frickin' bait is. He's biting, bro. And they all do. That way they're all on the same page, and they're stronger that way. And it's the scariest thing I've ever seen. And they're coming with fucking boots to kick down your doors. That's all I can tell you guys. They're coming with boots to kick down your doors.
Manwelly85. Sorry so blunt, but of the lies.
Right? It's okay, Manuel. I love you. I love all you guys. Happy quarter of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. And all of you guys, thank you for taking time out to watch this show and to make these numbers.
The Ballantine
I
Collection.
appreciate that so much.
Commandante Crowder.
Cheers. All 17 of you.
Manwelly85. Everything is a cycle.
I reworked my
Manwelly85.
studio space today.
Same over and over.
I did a lot today. I got a lot of work done, guys.
Hoot and howl.
You should see me out in that yard.
Cheers. The Ballantine Collection. Manuel, nah.
I should go show you the line of grass that I've installed. You can tell the old ones and the new ones, because the new ones are small and kind of more sporadic. The old ones are all thick and grouped together. So those were already there, but I pulled from there, and bro, it was so cool. I was so good at it. I would find a sprout, a good shoot with like 4 or 5 leaves coming off it, maybe even more, of this borderline grass, and it would be 3 feet away from the border. And I was like, that's a satellite. I grab it very carefully, pull it, and the whole root that it followed to grow out there, I trace it back to a group of plants that are right alongside the border grass and pull all those out too, and have this satellite root and everything, and pop that in the dirt. Sometimes I mix them together, just double the roots up and stuff. They're almost like an air plant. They barely need water or anything. That border grass is unbelievable. But
Manwelly85. No one ever learns from the other person.
Well, I'm telling you, man, there were music videos, there were books, there were movies, all regarding fascism and how it has taken hold in the past, how it can possibly take hold in the future, and how if we follow the wrong path, we'll end up the same way. The message has been driven into our heads. Happy 420, everybody. And for some reason, the people who are engaged in fascism now, like Ron DeSantis, like Donald Trump, like Steven Crowder, those and the people who don't speak out against it, like Ben Shapiro, like Jimmy Dore, like Tucker Carlson, are in some kind of a level of denial that I cannot explain to you. I can only tell you that it's there. And it might not be real denial. Their behavior seems like it is. Because there were times when they understood 1984. You know, Jimmy Dore is supposed to know about government control, moving in, taking
Cinder
over,
next.
fascism, singling out groups of people.
420.
You know, he's supposed to be speaking out against people that lie, and he's supposed to be listening to both sides of a narrative instead of just one. And he's fallen into this rut. And I see this among a lot of different podcasters, and I see this along a lot of people that follow Jimmy Dore on Twitter, a lot of his fans. You know,
Manwelly 85.
it's tough. I could explain it.
Kinda how the oldest of the
You know,
family
you can
gets
watch
into
just
trouble and the
Back to the
youngest
Science.
should watch and learn what not to do in life.
Watch Back to the Science. Happy 420, everybody. Watch Back to the Science on YouTube, guys. She's amazing. And why is... Oh, boy. Our big spike went all the way back down to where it started from. Our big spike went all the way back to... We're not at 44.3, 34.96 anymore. 43.187, dude. It just went... Pew! So, what's that mean? It means don't freak out. It means, hey, anybody that wants to buy that was sad that you didn't buy when it went high, it's going to go back to there. You know, it tested it. It's going to go back. You can look at buying right now while everything is down. So while the Dow is down, that's when you make it your clown. All right? Don't drown. No law regarding cannabis. Thank you all for taking time out of your days and your nights and whatever and whenever you are to populate this show for me. It means everything that you guys are here. And I don't know what happened to my Rumble page. I think I lost my Rumble page here. Because I don't know which one it is. Rumble. Cheers, you guys. Thank you, everybody.
Manwelly 85. Next 50 to 100 years be talking about the same thing.
No, we won't be around next 50 to 100 years, bro. Are you looking at the goddamn tornadoes? If that ain't telling you, did you see the fires in California? How about the flooding on the East Coast? How about what happened to any number of countries in, Asia? Tsunamis. Are you watching, bro? You paying attention?
Kevin Monaco.
Volcanoes erupting, earthquakes. And we got World War, possibly nukes. Not a
Manwelly
not a
85.
good time to have kids.
Not us, but others.
Not others. There won't be anybody here. What do you think?
Cinder next. How about a Furka splitting into 3? Manueli 85. Just history repeating itself.
There won't be people living on a planet with no habitat, Manueli. You're not thinking. There won't be any habitat. You can't survive. Humans can't live on a planet with no
Cinder
habitat.
necks. A whole new ocean is being created.
A whole new ocean of plastic, acidified, with dead coral. Yeah, that's true. More like a big fucking pool of water that's useless. And everything's dying and whales are jumping out of it.
Cinder necks.
Animals are migrating.
Yeah.
There's seaweed coming here that we've never seen before. Unbelievable amounts of seaweed. It's just choking out the oxygen out of the water. It kills all the fish.
Manueli 85. Who's to say this is the only planet with life?
Bro, there ain't any other planet with life. We're the only one. Don't even try that shit. Manueli, come on. It doesn't matter. We ain't going nowhere. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now. It's weird. And stop. That's the other thing.
Josh G.
Yeah, that's good.
Is name Mike low for anyone else and chatbot high? Or are my EQs egg in my car? The Ballantine collection. So the plant I showed you earlier was Helix inside your driftwood.
Helix.
My buddy already offered to buy it. LOL. Told him to kick rocks. Cinder necks. Not TTC is high.
Somebody's already offered to buy it. That's awesome, bro. I would expect that, you know? You know the one that I really like is the one that I bubble wrapped. That one that looks like an oak tree with a hole in it.
Billy Bong Thornton. If there was we could never get there, it costs like $100,000 to shoot up 1 pound in space, you ain't going nowhere.
If there was, we could never get there. It costs like $100,000 to shoot up 1 pound in space. You ain't going nowhere. I mean, there's nowhere to go. It's silly. You better just face this.
The Ballantine
Future
collection.
Like the rest of us are, because this is what we've got.
Yup, if rad I
mean,
plan on wrapping that one in blue spruce.
The report from the, Machine Institute. What are they called, guys? Here, I'll find them. What was it? Miri? No. Isn't that it's the wrong? That's supposed to be that. I got it. If I go like this, I go all the way to the bottom of this. I know what I'm doing. At the very bottom, there should be a website, and it'll be the website. Machine Intelligence.
Manueli 85.
Machine Intelligence Research Institute.
I believe there are other planets with life in space.
With no evidence? Manueli, you're doing that on complete faith. There's absolutely no evidence of that whatsoever. So, why are you even thinking about it? Why are you wasting your whatever brain you do have available? Why would you waste it thinking about that? It's got nothing to do with you living here now on this planet. You're wasting energy. It's wasted thought, bro. Okay, Manueli85? That's what you would call a flight of fancy and a waste of your time. And you're wasting my fucking time with it too. You don't need that. You know, you need to focus on this. And what Miri...
Manueli85. So it's all bull.
Yeah. I mean, unless you can see evidence for why would you believe
The
something unless you saw
Ballantine collection.
Evidence for it.
Manueli, I'm in Walmart. There's dippy crystal necklaces in aisle 5 that would accent your hippie nipples nicely. Beep boop beep boop.
I mean, if you want to entertain the idea that based on the law of numbers, that there must be life somewhere else out there, I would subscribe to that with you, absolutely. Would I subscribe to the fact that there's so many possibilities of what might be out there because it's endless and we just can't, right? That it might be intelligent life? Yeah, man, I would. I absolutely would, Manueli. I would say there's a possibility that there's actually intelligent life beyond where we are. There's a possibility, right? Because space is so big. But this is what I propose. I say, okay, let's say they're right here, and let's say we're right here. Right? Okay, they're here, and when they look out into space, man, from where they are, they can see out this far. Totally. That's it. That's all they can see out of this circle, because they're just this tiny little dot right inside here. And when they look out, they can see here. When they listen to frequencies that are coming from other places or whatever, they can only hear shit that's coming, you know, from maybe this far out. Right? Now, you got Earth over here, right? Are you starting to catch on? Earth, we can hear or see, you know, that fucking far out. And we've only gone, you know, we've only traveled, you know, that far out. And they're here, and we're here. And neither of us have the ability to travel anywhere near that distance or even understand if there's something living in that area. So I'll give you your flight of fancy and say, yeah, there's a possibility, but for some reason we can't seem to find them, and for some reason they can't seem to find us. So let's worry about us. You know, let's worry about Manueli85 today and for the rest of your life. And forget about anything that you think is possible out in outer space. Because whatever time you've wasted with your life thinking about that is time you could have been doing something way more constructive and valuable to you and other people that are actually existing right here.
Manueli85.
You like that?
Well said, Nene.
Oh, thank you, Manueli. Damn. All right, so is my voice loud enough? Because I did turn it down a little bit. I could turn it up. How's that? Is that louder? You guys like that? I can talk like this now. You know, I will snort only a half a line of ultra-potent super male vitality in the morning because it is so ultra-potent. And then after I have snorted that, only half of a line, I'll wait at least an entire 4 excruciatingly long seconds before I go back and snort that second half of a line of ultra-potent super male vitality. You know why. And then I'm renovating, folks, because it is so ultra-potent. You know it. And then I'm renovating. Absolutely. I'm renovating, and I'm absolutely walking around and offering to walk all of my neighbors' dogs.
Billy Bong Thornton.
Simultaneously, in one giant dog
The
bag.
day I see aliens land in
We
Nate's
have
backyard
superior
on
dog
a live
food
stream,
available
I'll
at
believe.
prisonplanet.com. We have some of the finest dog food available for your canine, your man's best friend. And I'm telling you, your dog will thank you when you go to Prison Planet or Infowars.com and you find the finest dog food available for your animal. Your dog will thank you. Your neighbors will thank you. Yes.
Would you like a chicken pot pie also?
No, thank you. But thank you. I'm positive, but thank you for asking. Chicken pot pie. I'm
Manwelly
on a
85.
diet.
Shitting bricks.
I'm trying to lose. Oh, look at this. Look at so much fucking fat.
Billy Bong Thornton. Oh, Prison Planet dog food.
Harles is working my mom right now. It's funny. Prison Planet dog food. We've got the finest. We've got some of the finest dog treats for your animal. Unlike Jack and Pups, which is pure poison. I wouldn't feed that to a dumpster. I'd be afraid the dumpster would start rusting immediately. There must be lead in there as well. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I would not feed that to my worst enemy. In fact, what I want you to think about now is water filtration. We've got some of the purest water filtering devices you will find on the market anywhere. You're going to want to go to prisonplanet.com, infowars.com, and check out our water filtration devices. We've also got protein bars and protein shakes. They're out of this world. Strawberry is one of my favorite flavors. Now, once I have snorted only half a line of ultra potent super male vitality, I waited 4 excruciating seconds, I go back and snort that extremely ultra potent second half of a line of ultra potent super male vitality because it is so ultra potent. I am renovating my bathroom. That's right, folks. I'm walking into my bathroom from one side to the other, and I'm extending the size of it. That is right. We're taking out walls, and we're making it bigger. In fact, we're putting in an entire locker room. Sauna jacuzzi. I kid you not. Full integrated broadcast studio inside the bathroom. In fact, I'm literally sitting inside the bathroom now, broadcasting from my new podcast studio inside my freshly renovated bathroom. That's right, because I've only snorted half a line of ultra potent super male vitality. I waited at least 4 seconds, excruciatingly, until I went back and snorted that second half of a line of ultra potent super male vitality because it is so ultra potent. Billy Mays here with the power oxygen. Well, how's it going, everybody? I'm Billy Mays, and today we've got a stain that won't go away. That's okay, because today, Billy Mays to the rescue. That's right, everybody. Watch OxyClean, the power oxygen, and Billy Mays to the rescue. New Fleckfeel with the new Super Glue. Hi everybody, Phil Thwift here with Fleckfeel and the entire Fleckfeel family of products. Wow, that's real damage, but don't worry, new Fleckfeel Super Glue with brand new sticking power can hold up to 60,000 pounds in a single droplet. That's right. Feast your eyes on this, folks. I'm gonna put my butt under this gigantic pile of cinder blocks sitting on this steel pallet that weighs 60,000 pounds. Oops, the super glue didn't hold and it crushed my foot. That's real damage. I lost you guys. You guys aren't talking to me. I'm trying to be funny. Funny how? What, like to amuse you like a clown? Well, you said it. He knows what he said, Anthony. He's a big boy. He can speak for himself. What did you say?
Billy Bong Thornton.
You said I was funny.
Keep going.
Funny how?
Billy Bong Thornton.
What, like a clown? What, like the way I dress? What, like the way I talk? What's funny? You said it. You show me what's funny. I don't know what you meant. You fucking said funny. What do you mean it? What's that supposed to say? Funny.
Ace Canna Grower.
AZ,
Good
what's up?
afternoon. Hope you're doing well today,
I'm doing okay.
sir.
I am. Get involved. Get into it. Get involved. Get into it.
The Valentine Collection. I wonder whatever happened to that AZ Patriot dummy.
Dude, do you know who's got his own podcast?
Is Ken a grower? Sheath coupon code worked. Winky face, thank you.
My Pillow guy. Sheath underwear is awesome. It's badass, right? You're welcome, AZ Canagor. Check out code Nate's Garden for 40% off any order, guys. As big or small as you want at sheathunderwear.com. Check out code Nate's Garden for 40%
The
off.
Valentine Collection.
40%
Really?
off.
Ha 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 ha.
They had AI take the bar exam and it scored in the bottom 10%. It did pass it in the bottom 10%. They tested it later after it had been learning, and then it scored in the top 10%. The fucking bar exam. So I'm confused.
Is Ken a grower? That's crazy.
These are old papers. Newsletters. 2022. I'm so confused. News. 2021. Miri Strategy. 2021. Guest posts. 2021. God damn, dude. Here you go. 2023. Planning for AGI and beyond. Here we go. Yudowski on AGI risk on the Bankless podcast.
I think that we are hearing the last winds start to blow, the fabric of reality start to fray. This thing alone cannot end the world, but I think that probably some of the vast quantities of money being blindly and helplessly piled into here are going to end up actually accomplishing something.
This guy's got like the worst eyebrows of all podcasters.
Welcome to Bankless, where we explore the frontier of internet money and internet finance. This is how to get started.
We've got people with much better eyebrows now.
The opportunity. This is Ryan Sean Adams. I'm here with David Hoffman, and we're here to help you become more Bankless. Okay, guys, we wanted to do an episode on AI at Bankless, but I feel like David,
not what we asked for.
We accidentally waded into the deep end of the pool here.
Yeah.
And I think before we get into this episode, it probably warrants a few comments.
Is
I'm going to say a few things. I'd like to hear from you too. But
me and some friends have been playing with ChatGPT-4.
Don't listen to this episode if you're not ready for an existential crisis. Okay? Like, I'm kind of serious about this. I'm leaving this episode shaken. And I don't say that lightly. In fact, David, I think you and I will have some things to discuss in the debrief as far as how this impacted you. But this was an impactful one, and it sort of hit me during the recording, and I didn't know fully how to react. I honestly am coming out of this episode wanting to refute some of the claims made in this episode by our guest, Eliezer Yudkowsky, who makes the claim that humanity is on the cusp of developing an AI that's going to destroy us, and that there's really not much we can do to stop it.
There's no way around.
Dude, do you know what this is called? I just saw the title. It's in the top of the screen. Look at the top of the screen, guys. Look at the title in the top left. We're all gonna die with Eliezer Yudkowsky. And did you hear what he just said? Did you hear what he said right here?
Was made in this episode by our guest, Eliezer Yudkowsky, who makes the claim that humanity is on the cusp of developing an AI that's going to destroy us, and that there's really not much we can do to stop it.
There's no way around it, yeah.
I have a lot of respect for this guest. Let me say that. So it's not as if I have some sort of big brain technical disagreement here. In fact, I don't even know enough to fully disagree with anything he's saying. But the conclusion is so dire and so existentially heavy that I'm worried about it impacting you, listener, if we don't give you this warning going in. I also feel like, David, as interviewers, maybe we could have done a better job. I'll say this on behalf of myself. Sometimes I peppered him with a lot of questions in one fell swoop, and he was probably only ready to synthesize one at a time. I also feel like we got caught flat-footed at times.
I'm going to speed it up, guys.
I wasn't expecting his answers to be so frank and so dire, David. Like, it was just a birth of hope. And I appreciated very much the honesty, as we always do on Bankless. But I appreciated it almost in the way that a patient might appreciate the honesty of their doctor telling them that their illness is terminal. Well,
or you can go to phantom.app/waitlist to get apps. I'll see you in Discord.
Bankless Nation, you're super excited to introduce you to our next guest. Eliezer Yudkowsky is a decision
There's
theorist.
the eyebrows I told you about.
Of the Less Wrong community blog, fantastic blog, by the way. There's so many other things that he's also done. I can't fit this in the short bio that we have to introduce you to Eliezer, but most relevant probably to this conversation is he's working at Machine Intelligence Research Institute to ensure that when we do make general artificial intelligence, it doesn't come kill us all. Or at least it doesn't come ban cryptocurrency.
You could totally take scissors and trim those, bro.
Yeah, within one standard deviation of
it would be so easy to just go
snip. I want to start this conversation with something that is jumped onto the scene, I think, for quite recently, and that is ChatGPT. So apparently over 100 million or so have logged on to ChatGPT quite recently. I've been playing it with it myself. I found it very friendly, very useful. You wrote me a sweet poem that I thought was very heartfelt and almost human-like. I know that you have major concerns around AI safety, and we're going to get into those concerns. But can you tell us, in the context of like something like ChatGPT, is this something we should be worried about, that this is going to turn evil and enslave the human race? Like, how worried should we be about ChatGPT and Bard and sort of the new AI that's entered the scene recently?
ChatGPT itself, zero. It's not smart enough to do anything really wrong or really right either, for that matter.
And what gives you the confidence to say that? How do you know this?
Excellent question. So every now and then somebody figures out how to put a new prompt into ChatGPT. One time somebody found that it would talk, well, not ChatGPT, one of the earlier generations of technology, they found that it would sound smarter if you first told it was Eliezer Yudkowsky. There's other prompts too, but that one's one of my favorites. So there's untapped potential in there that people haven't figured out how to prompt yet. But when people figure it out, it moves ahead sufficiently short distances that I do feel fairly confident that there's not so much untapped potential in there that it is going to take over the world. It's like making small movements, and to take over the world, you need a very large movement. There's capability.
I don't get some comments about those eyebrows stat in my chat. I'm really going to start doubting that you guys have pulses out there.
Which is very heavily what it was optimized for. So there's going to be like some untapped potential in there, but I do feel quite confident that the upper range of that untapped potential is insufficient to outsmart all the living humans and implement the scenario that I'm worried about.
So even so, though, is ChatGPT a big leap forward in the journey towards AI in your mind, or is this fairly incremental? It's just for whatever reason caught mainstream attention.
GPT-3 was a big leap forward. There's rumors about GPT-4, which, who knows? ChatGPT is a commercialization of the actual AI leap forward. Compared, if you had never heard of GPT-3 or GPT-2 or the whole range of transformers before ChatGPT suddenly entered into your life, then that whole thing is a giant leap forward. It's a giant leap forward based on a technology that was published in
there's at least 2
2008.
missing hikers in those brows.
And the Bankless
I didn't know you could
so
have
everyone
mullet
understands
eyebrows.
that in the future there will be
Did
sentient AIs perhaps
someone
around us,
prune
at least by the time that we all move on from this world. So like, we all know that the future of AI is coming towards us, and then we see something
Damn
like
them
ChatGPT, everyone's like, oh, is this
eyebrows.
the moment in which our world starts to become
The
AI? And so
Valentine
you've been
collection.
tapped into the world of AI. Is
When
this,
you
are we onto
fall
something here, or is
face
this just another
first into
fad that we
rooting
will
hormone.
internalize and then move on for? And then the real moment
fall
of
face
generalized
first into
AI is
rooting
actually much
hormone.
further out than we're initially going credit for. Like, where are we in this timeline?
Predictions are hard, especially about the future.
Get ready.
It's
It's
Canada.
This is like the next generation.
They had
Goes
some
far,
bugs
goes
Brace
far.
for it, folks.
It doesn't get
GPT, a
used
guy
to
walked
make
him
more
through
steel
how
or
to
build better power plants.
download
First,
the
because that's
necessary
simple, second, because
apps to
technology,
unlock
like
its
the
You'll never
software.
get used to that.
It's not reliable. Like if you,
It's shocking every
good for
time.
applications, it works 80% of the time, but not when it needs to work 99.99% of the time. This class of technology can't drive a car, because it'll sometimes crash a car. So I hope it saturates there. I hope they can fix it. I hope we get like a 10-year AI winter after this. This is not what I actually predict. I think that we are hearing the last winds start to blow, the fabric of reality start to fray. This thing alone cannot end the world. But I think that probably some of the vast quantities of money being blindly and helplessly piled into here are going to end up actually accomplishing something. Not most of the money. That just like never happens in any field of human endeavor. But 1% of $10 billion is still a lot of money to actually accomplish something.
So I think, listeners, I think you've heard Eliezer's thesis on this, which is pretty dim with respect to AI alignment, and we'll get into what we mean by AI alignment, and very worried about AI safety related issues. But I think for a lot of people to even sort of worry about AI safety and for us to have that conversation, I think they have to have some sort of grasp of what AGI looks like. That is, I understand that to mean artificial general intelligence, and this idea of a super intelligence. Can you tell us, like, if there was a super intelligence on the scene, what would it look like? I mean, is this going to look like a big chat box on the internet that we can all type things into? It's like an Oracle type thing, or is it like some sort of a robot that's going to be constructed in a secret government lab? Is this like something somebody could accidentally create in a dorm room? Like, what are we even looking for when we talk about the term AGI and super intelligence?
So first of all, I'd say those are pretty distinct concepts. ChatGPT shows a very wide range of generality compared to the previous generations of AI. Not like very wide generality compared to GPT-3, not like literally the lab research that got commercialized, that's the same generation, but compared to, stuff from 2018 or even 2020. ChatGPT is better in a much wider range of things.
I noticed he doesn't have a mirror in the house behind him.
It can.
He needs a mirror.
To imitate a human as best it can. It has to capture all of the things that humans can think about.
I mean, what happened?
Which is not all the things. It's still not very good at long multiplication unless you give it the right instructions, which is something handy. But, so it's like significantly more general than the previous generation of artificial minds. Humans were significantly more general than the previous generation of chimpanzees, or rather Australopithecus, or last common ancestor. Humans are not fully general. If humans were fully general, we'd be good at coding as we are at football, throwing things, or running.
The Valentine Collection.
Some of us are, okay at programming, but, we're not spec for
I
it.
bet I
We're
can
not fully
bonsai one of his
You can imagine something
eyebrows.
that's more general than a human,
Would be
and if it runs
expensive
into
by
something unfamiliar, it's like, okay, let me just go
2025.
reprogram myself a bit, and then I'll be
The
able to adapt this
Valentine
exam to,
Collection.
anything else.
Okay,
So,
I'm done.
ChatGPT is less general than a human, but it's like genuinely ambiguous, I think, whether it's more or less general than, say, our cousins the chimpanzees, or if you don't believe it's as general as a chimpanzee, a dolphin, or a cat.
So this idea of general intelligence is sort of a range of things that it can actually do, a range of ways it can apply itself.
Manwelly
How wide is it?
85.
How much reprogramming does it need? How much
Later,
retraining does it
Nene.
need to make it do a new thing? Bees build hives, beavers build dams. A human will look at a beehive and imagine a honeycomb-shaped dam. And that's like humans alone in the animal kingdom. But that doesn't mean that we are general intelligences. It means we're significantly more generally applicable intelligences than chimpanzees. It's not like we're all that narrow. We can walk on the moon. We can walk on the moon because
The
there's aspects of our
Valentine
intelligence that are
Collection.
like made in full generality
cat.
for universes that
Like
contain
the two on my
simplicities,
face.
regularities, things that recur over and over again. We understand that if steel is hard on Earth, it may stay hard on the moon, and because of that we can build rockets, walk on the moon, breathe amid the vacuum. Chimpanzees cannot do that, but that doesn't mean that humans are the most general possible things. The thing that is more general than us, that figures that stuff out faster, is the thing to be scared of if the purposes to which it turns its intelligences are not ones that we recognize as nice things, even in the most cosmopolitan and embracing senses of what's worth doing.
And you said this idea that general intelligence is different than the concept of superintelligence, which I also brought into that first part of the question. How is superintelligence different than general intelligence?
Well, because ChatGPT has a little bit of general intelligence. Humans have more general intelligence. A superintelligence is something that can beat any human and the entire human
Manwelly
civilization
85.
at all the cognitive tasks.
Never mind who's
I don't
this
know if
guy.
the efficient market hypothesis is something where I can rely on.
You want to know who this guy is?
We're all crypto investors here. We understand the efficient market hypothesis for sure.
It's Eliezer Yudkowsky, right? Eliezer Yudkowsky. It's this guy right here. He's on Miri. Eliezer Yudkowsky is a decision theorist who is widely cited for his writings on the long-term future of artificial intelligence. His views on the social and philosophical significance of AI have had a major impact on ongoing debates in the field. And as Miri's senior research fellow, so he's this place's senior research fellow, his work in mathematical logic has heavily shaped Miri's research agenda. He is the author of the Cambridge Handbook of Artificial Intelligence, chapter The Ethics of Artificial Intelligence, with Nick Boss
The
from
Valentine
2014.
Collection. He looks like Vincent Price's son found Little Debbie and Rogan eyebrow shampoo.
And has written a number of popular introductions to the science of human rationality. That's who that guy is that we're listening to. He's at the top of the list of the team at Miri. Miri is the place that sent that report out that said if the United States government doesn't do something now to
Man
regulate
85.
AI, it's going to wipe us all out.
Okay, thanks.
These are the people. So I thought it'd be interesting to hear one of them speaking about what they know about this,
So the efficient market hypothesis is, of course, not generally true. Like, it's not true that literally all the market prices are smarter than you. It's not true that all the prices on Earth are smarter than you. Even if the most arrogant person who is at all calibrated, however, still thinks that the efficient market hypothesis is true relative to them 99.99999% of the time. They only think that they know better about 1 in a million prices. They might be important prices. You know, the price of Bitcoin is an important price. It's not just a random price. But if the efficient market hypothesis was only true to you 90% of the time, you could just like pick out the 10% of the remaining prices and compound and double your money every day on the stock market. And nobody can do that. Literally nobody can do that. So this property of relative efficiency that the market has to you, that the price's estimate of the future price, it already has all the information you have, not all the information that exists in principle, maybe not all the information that the best equity budget, but relative to you. It's efficient relative to you. For you, if you pick out a random price, like the price of Microsoft stock, something where you've got no special advantage, that estimate of its price a week later is efficient relative to you. You can't do better than that price. We have much less experience with the notion of instrumental efficiency in choosing actions, because actions are harder to aggregate estimates about than prices. So you have to look at, say,
Harmony 1 is down to 1982, guys.
Or just, like Stockfish, whatever the latest Stockfish number is, an advanced chess engine. When it makes a chess move,
Ethereum's
you can't
down
do
to
better than that chess move.
1781.
It may not be the optimal chess move, but if you pick a different chess move, you'll do worse. That could call it kind of efficiency of
Bitcoin's
action.
at 27.6.
Given its goal of winning the game, there is, once you know its move, unless you consult
It's
some
a
more
buyer's
powerful AI
market right
Stockfish,
now, guys.
you can't figure out a better move than that. A superintelligence is like that with respect to everything, with respect to all of humanity. It is relatively efficient to humanity. It has the best estimates, not perfect estimates, but the best estimates, and its estimates contain all the information you got
Elon
about
Musk
it.
just did
Its
to the
actions
market.
are the most efficient actions for accomplishing its goals. If you think you see a better way to accomplish its goals, you're mistaken.
So you're saying this is super intelligence. We have to imagine something that knows all of the chess moves in advance. But
Right.
here we're not talking about chess. We're talking about everything.
It
knows
knows
all of the moves that we would make and the most optimum path, including moves that we would not even know how to make. And it knows these things in advance. I mean, how would like human beings sort of experience such a super intelligence? I think we still have a very hard time imagining something smarter than us.
What we
because we've
did
never
was we
experienced
taught
anything like it before.
We taught something that was non-human to infinitely educate itself, and we expected it to just be okay. And I'm telling you, man, that's it right there, guys. That fucking tire tread, that fucking tread running over us. That's us, man. Where's Rumble at? Rumble, where's my Rumble? Where's my Rumble? There's no one in the chat, but there's 5 people watching. So,
Of course, we all know somebody who's genius level IQ, maybe quite a bit smarter than us, but we've never encountered something like that you're describing, some sort of mind that is super intelligent. What sort of things would it be doing like that humans couldn't? How would we experience this in the world?
I mean, we do have some tiny bit of experience with it. We have experience with chess engines, where we just can't figure out better moves than they make. We have experience with market prices, where even though your uncle has this, really long, elaborate story about Microsoft stock, you just know he's wrong. Why is he wrong? Because if he was correct, it would already be incorporated into the stock price. And this notion of, and especially because the market's efficiency are not perfect, like that whole downward swing and then upward move in COVID, I have friends who made more money off that than I did, but I still managed to buy back into the broader stock market on the exact day of the low. Basically coincidence. But so the markets are perfectly efficient, but they're efficient almost everywhere. And that sense of deference,
Bitcoin's
that
at 12,
sense that
566.
your weird uncle can't possibly be right because hedge funds would know it.
27,
Unless he's talking about COVID, in which case maybe he is right. If you have the right choice of weird uncle,
Madison
I've heard friends who are maybe better calling these things than
Cardano's only gone down to 38
among humans,
cents.
it's subtle. And then with superintelligence, it's not subtle, just massive advantage, but not perfect. It's not that it knows every possible move you make before you make it. It's that it's got a good probability distribution about that, and
big ugly head and shoulders pattern forming on
has figured out all the good moves you could make.
It's not good.
And figured out how to reply to those. And what's that? I mean, in practice, what's that like? Well, unless it's limited, narrow superintelligence, I think you mostly don't get to observe it because you are dead, unfortunately.
What?
So you can, like Stockfish makes strictly better chess moves than you, but it's playing on a very narrow board, and the fact that it's better at you than chess doesn't mean it's better at you than everything. And I think that the actual catastrophe scenario for AI looks like big advancement in a research lab, maybe driven by them getting a giant venture capital investment and being able to spend 10 times as much on GPUs as they did before.
They're pumping
Maybe
crypto
driven
on
by
this
a
page.
new algorithmic advance like transformers. Maybe driven by hammering out some tweaks in last year's algorithmic advance to get the thing to finally work efficiently. and the AI there goes over a critical threshold, which, like most obviously could be like, can write the next AI. That was, that's so obvious that like science fiction writers figured it out almost before there were computers, possibly even before there were computers. I'm not sure what the exact dates here are. But if it's better at you than everything, it's better at you than building AIs. That snowballs. It gets an immense technological advantage. If it's smart, it doesn't announce itself. It doesn't tell you that there's a fight going on. It emails out some instructions to one of those labs that'll synthesize DNA and synthesize proteins from the DNA and get some proteins mailed to a hapless human somewhere who gets paid a bunch of money to mix together some stuff they got in the mail in a file. Like smart people will not do this for any sum of money. Many people are not smart. Builds the ribosome, but the ribosome that builds things out of covalently bonded diamondoid instead of proteins folded up and held together by van der Waals forces, builds tiny diamondoid bacteria. The diamondoid bacteria replicate using atmospheric carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sunlight. And a couple of days later, everybody on Earth falls over dead in the same second.
A couple days later, what?
Atmospheric carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sunlight. And a couple of days later, everybody on Earth falls over dead in the same second. That's what I think that's the disaster scenario if it's as smart as I am. If it's smarter, it might think of a better way to do things. But it can at least think of that if it's relatively efficient compared to humanity, because I'm in humanity and I thought of it.
I've got a million questions, but I'm going to let David go first.
Yeah, so we've introduced, we sped run the introduction of a number of different concepts, which I want to go back and take our time to really dive into. There's the AI alignment problem, there's AI escape velocity, there is the question of what happens when AIs are so incredibly intelligent that humans are to AIs what ants are to us. And so I want to kind of go back and tackle these, Eliezer, one by one. We started this conversation talking about ChatGPT, and everyone's up in arms about ChatGPT. It's like, and you're saying like, yes, it's a great step forward in the generalizability of some of the technologies that we have in the AI world. All of a sudden, ChatGPT becomes immensely more useful, and it's really stoking the imaginations of people today. But what you're saying is it's not the thing that's actually going to be the thing to reach escape velocity and create super intelligent AIs that perhaps might be able to enslave us. But my question to you is, how do we know when that...
They don't enslave you, but sorry, go on.
Yeah, sorry.
Murder David, kill all of us. Eliezer was very clear on that.
So if it's not ChatGPT, how close are we? And because there's this unknown event horizon where you kind of alluded to it, where we make this AI that we train it to create a smarter AI, and that smarter AI is so incredibly smart that it hits escape velocity, and then all of a sudden these dominoes fall. How close are we to that point? And are we even capable of answering that question?
Well, and also when you were,
I know?
when you were talking, Eliezer, it's like if we had already crossed that event horizon, a smart AI wouldn't necessarily broadcast that to the world. And it's possible we've already crossed that event horizon, is it not?
Could you imagine?
I mean, it's theoretically possible, but seems very unlikely. Somebody would need inside their lab an AI that was much more advanced than the public AI technology. And as far as I currently know, the best labs and the best people are throwing their ideas to the world. They don't care. Now, and there's probably some secret government labs with secret government AI researchers. My pretty strong guess is that they don't have the best people, and that those labs are could not create ChatGPT on their own, because ChatGPT took a whole bunch of fine twiddling and tuning and visible access to giant GPU farms, and that they don't have the people who know how to do the twiddling and tuning. This is just a guess.
Could you walk us through one of the big things that you spend a lot of time on is this thing called the AI alignment problem. Some people are convinced that, some people are not convinced that when we create AI, that AI won't really just be fundamentally aligned with humans. I don't believe that you fall into that camp. I think you fall into the camp of when we do create this super intelligent generalized AI, we are going to have a hard time aligning with it in terms of our morality and our ethics. Can you walk us through a little bit of that thought process?
Yeah, I mean, the
Like,
dumb way to
why
ask
do you
that,
feel disaligned?
the dumb way to ask that question too is like, Eliezer, why do you think that the AI automatically hates us? Like, why is it
doesn't hate you.
Why does it want to kill us all?
Why does it want to kill us?
The AI doesn't hate you, neither does it love you, and you're made of atoms that it can use for something
Dude,
else.
why did it give me the...
It's indifferent to you.
Dude, when I try to copy and paste the link from this video, it comes up a title. But it doesn't come up when I copy it right out of the browser. But it doesn't come up with the fucking link. Oh, it's Twitter, dude. It's Twitter that's doing it. Twitter's converting it to a title. But there's no link there. That is so weird. Why is that? It says 7159. Am I putting the wrong... I must be putting the wrong thing in here. Hold on a second. Let me try this. I got an idea. There we go. There, I got it this time. It was giving the time at the end of it, and we didn't want the time, so I deleted that at the end. And I'm a hacker, so I'm smart. I figured it out. Nick Brown, thank you, buddy. Now where's my tweet at that I just put up? No, that's weird. I don't see my tweet, man. That's weird. I just put the tweet up, man. I swear I don't see it. Okay, I'm really confused now. Should I refresh the page? Dude, the Doge dog is up now in the left corner of Twitter. I want everybody to see it. This is what caused the whole market to fucking freak out. Look. This is what's up in the top left corner. Take a screenshot of that. You see the top left corner with the Doge dog instead of the bird? That's market manipulation. That's market manipulation right there, guys. That's evidence of market manipulation. Dude, was I unable to take a screenshot of that? Let me try that again. Print screen. That was weird. There it is. Looks like market manipulation to me. What is the right size there? About right there, I would say. Crop it. Yes, there we go. There it is. I've got a picture of it. Evidence of intentional market manipulation. You know, I mean, it's fucking psychotic. Oh, it wasn't Donald Trump I was talking about, dude. It was Elon Musk. That's why I couldn't find it, guys. I just realized that. That's why I was so confused about it. Because I was never talking about Donald Trump. But Donald Trump got new representation, and I was saying it was Elon Musk that needed to get new representation. Wow. Okay. My bad. I'm delusional. It's okay. Nobody pays attention to what I'm saying on here anyway, so it's fine. I'm just gonna save this, though. I'm gonna save this first. Elon Market Manip. Save. Now, I'm going to get my little paintbrush here, and I'm going to do this. There it is. Paintbrush dialog. Thank you. I can put it over here. Give me a circle. Go like this. Right? And then make your line, your pointy line, and go like this. And then do this. File.
Ben Harson.
Save as.
The AI is attacking the market.
Could you imagine? Elon Market Manip 2. Save. Alright, now we're going to do this. Tweet. Yo, Elon. Just wanted to leave this blatant, or is it blatant? Tant. Evidence of your crypto market manipulation for everyone to see. Right here. Right here, pal. Right here, pal. Yo, Elon, just want to leave the blatant this blatant evidence of your crypto market manipulation for everyone to see right here, pal. I like that. Alright, you guys are going to like this one. Elon Market Manip 2. Tweet. Fucking douchebag. I mean, the whole goddamn market crash, you stupid fuck. It's called a pump and dump. I literally said it was going to pump and dump. That's what happened.
It's got something that actually does care about, which makes no mention of you, and you are made of atoms they can use for something else. That's all there is to it in the end. The reason you're not in its utility function is that the programmers did not know how to do that. The people who built the AI, or the people who built the AI that built the AI that built the AI, did not have the technical knowledge that nobody on Earth has at the moment, as far as I know, whereby you can do that thing and you can control in detail what that thing ends up caring about.
So this feels like where humanity is hurtling itself towards this, what we're calling, again, an event horizon, where there's like this AI escape velocity, and there's nothing on the other side. As in, we do not know what happens past that point as it relates to having some sort of super intelligent AI and how it might be able to manipulate the world. Would you agree with that?
No. Again, the stockfish chess playing analogy, you cannot predict exactly what move it would make, because in order to predict exactly what move it would make, you'd have to be at least that good at chess, and it's better than you. This is true even if it's just a little better than you. Stockfish is actually enormously better than you, to the point that once it tells you the move, you can't figure out a better move without consulting a different AI. But even if it was just a bit better than you, then you're in the same position. You know, this kind of disparity also exists between humans. You know, if you ask me, like, where will Gary Kasparov move on this chessboard? I'm like, I don't know, like, maybe here? And then if Gary Kasparov moves somewhere else, doesn't mean that he's wrong, it means that I'm wrong. I can't, if I could predict exactly where Gary Kasparov would move on a chessboard, I'd be Gary Kasparov. I'd be at least that good at chess. Possibly better. I could also be, like, able to predict him, but also, like, see an even better move than that. So that's an irreducible source of uncertainty with respect to superintelligence or anything that's smarter than you. If you could predict exactly what it would do, it would be that smart yourself. It doesn't mean you can predict no facts about it. So with Stockfish in particular, I can predict it's going to win the game. I know what it's optimizing for. I know where it's trying to steer the board. I can predict that I can't predict exactly what the board will end up looking like after Stockfish has finished winning its game against me. I can predict it will be in the class of states that are winning positions for black or white or whichever color Stockfish picked, because, wins either way. And that's similarly where I'm getting the kind of prediction about everybody being dead. Because if everybody were alive, then there'd be some state that the superintelligence preferred to that state, which is all of the atoms making up these people and their farms are being used for something else that it values more. So if you postulate that everybody's still alive, I'm like, okay, well, why is it? You're postulating that Stockfish made a stupid chess move and ended up with a non-winning board position. That's where that class of predictions come from.
Can you reinforce this argument though a little bit? So why is it that an AI can't be nice, sort of like a gentle parent to us, rather than sort of a murderer looking to deconstruct our atoms and apply for use somewhere else? What are its goals, and why can't they be?
Why can't humanity as a whole be nice? There's the answer to your question, bro.
Aligned to at least some of our goals.
Hey, man.
Or maybe
I got 7 people watching over there. How many people watching on Rumble? 8 on Rumble, but none of them can chat. Can any of you guys? Are you guys enjoying and appreciating this? Let me know in the chat, guys. This is pretty small numbers. Pretty small numbers, man. Pretty small numbers here. Numbers are small. I got some pretty small numbers here, man.
Ben Harson. Yes, this is very interesting.
This guy works for Miri, and he believes that, much like I believe, in the reason I have this photo of Terminator on the screen, is that AI is going to result in our demise. I have no idea, but this thing is getting way smarter, way faster, and people are inputting whatever into it, and who knows what kind of garbage is going to come out of it. So, best of luck to the human race. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning into my show. I wish there were more of you here. I wish I could do giant numbers like everyone else does. It's like everybody but me, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just go once a week or something. One show a week. How's that? You better just find me and turn on those notifications. In the meantime, I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. That's where to find me. Nays Garden on Twitter. Look for me there. I like to be there. Nays Garden on Twitter. That's where I'm at. I want you to find me there at Nays Garden on Twitter. Right here. Nays Garden on Twitter. See that? You like that? I do that shit all day. Actually, I can't. I have arthritis. But I need you guys to take that seriously. Nays Garden on Twitter. Nays Garden on Twitter. Come to Twitter, download Twitter, and follow at Nays Garden. Then you can help spread some of my stuff over there. It's really good. My stuff's good, so come enjoy. Come find me over there. All right? I'm there. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.